Hello, if you're new here, my name's Victoria. I'm a home educating mum of 5 in the UK. Home educating, homeschooling, whatever term you prefer. My children are aged from 1.5 to nearly 13. And apart from a brief spell at nursery, we've been home educating since the beginning. On here, I talk home education and I do hauls. But for unfiltered homeschool family vlogs, they're on my Patreon. I'll link that below. And I've also written 2 books on home education, and I'll link them below as well. I'm sorry if I look a bit weird. I'm filming on the husband's tablet while the baby's asleep, and it's dead weird. I can see myself, but I sort of look was I. But full press on. Now, I want to talk today about how do you know if you're suited to home education. And this stems from, I saw a video earlier. I'm not going to say who the YouTuber was because I don't want to look like I'm slagging her off. But she made a comment about the best time to dip your toe in and test the waters if you're suitable to homeschooling was to try and homeschool your kids during the summer. Try and sit them down and do educational things during the summer. And I thought, what bad advice. Because if your children are already in school, or even if they're not, summer's the time for messing about, gardening, paddling pool, running about, lazing about. If you try to sit them in a stuffy room and sit down and do schoolwork, I'd be surprised if that ends well. Same as the part of starting home education is the deschooling process, not just for you, for your child, where you work out you don't have to do things like school. You're not meant, they advise you not to jump straight in with educational things straight at the kitchen table. You're meant to see how your child learns and what they respond well to, and how you can do things different, and how learning is natural and you can't stop it. It happens all the time. So I thought that was really bad advice. So what I thought was, I'll do a video on how can you tell if you're suitable for home education. Now, I'm a great believer in life learning. I think education happens anyway. You can't stop it. You cannot stop it unless you've got your child locked in a dark room constantly with no stimulation whatsoever. You cannot stop it. It's natural. That's what we do from the second we're born. Even before we're born, because babies do that in the womb, don't they? It's practicing swallowing for when they're born. You cannot stop it. But anywho, and I always say that home education is just an extension of parenting. So any of the problems, any of the things, from your child being born to school age, you are home educating, because you're facilitating them learning what they need to learn at that age. Rolling over, sitting up, crawling, walking, potty training. It's just that, but it rolls up the next level. Anywho, so how can you tell if you're suitable for home education? Are you interested in your children, who they are as people, how they learn, and you're willing to give them the time to explore that and answer any questions they have? Are you interested in your child's best interests? Do you have access to books on the internet? And are you willing to do whatever it takes to do what's best for your child, regardless of how other people are going to feel about it? And if you've answered yes to all them, then you're suitable to home educate. That's all it is. If you're willing to continue to parent them and allowing them to be who they want to be and discover the things they want to discover and just be there to guide them, then you're suitable for home education. And people will be disappointed in that. They like to buy all the courses and overcomplicate it. There's no need to overcomplicate it. It's as simple as that. Are you their parent, and are you interested in what's best for them? yes, then you can home educate. That's all you need to be fit to home educate. The rest you can work out as you go along. So I'll link all my stuff below, my loves.